This is your second day practical training.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel good. So today, I learned to, I finally used the gun today. So day one, I did mapping, which for me was a little bit difficult because you really have to pay attention to the placement of the lines. If your lines are not placed correctly, then your eyebrows will be off. So it took me time to like go over it, erase, start over. And if your lines are even a little bit, just slightly off, you pretty much have to start over until you like get the hang of it. So when I was practicing, I did it on a person with eyebrows, and then I did it on just like a bare face without eyebrows, just so that I can get more experience with the placement of eyebrows and just, perfecting the golden ratio. And then today I got to use equipment. This is my first time. It was a different learning experience working with a tattoo gun because I've never done this before. My teacher was awesome in going over the work. He really sat down, took one-on-one time with me. We went over the layers, the amount of layers that it will take to kind of get your skin to hold the pigment. He told me how to hold the gun, how many fingers to use, which you're just using these 3 fingers, and you're kind of resting the gun, well, you're resting your hand on kind of like your pinky finger so that you're not applying too much pressure to the person's face. We also reviewed the speed of the gun. So if you are not going fast with the gun, then your gun should be turned down. It should not be at a high power speed because it will cause too much tension and damage to the skin. So I really like the class. I really like the school. Yes, I love the online theory for a couple of reasons. One, as a person who has ADHD, I can do it while I'm doing other things. So I kind of just put on my headphones, push play on my phone. It goes over the book. So it's kind of like you can use it with or without the book. It can be a supplement, or you can use just the online theory. And with the online theory, it goes over the history of tattoos, which I thought was really cool because it kind of cleared up like some misconceptions about tattoos and where permanent makeup started. Of course, you learn about safety and bloodborne pathogens and just cleanliness, safety, consent. And another thing I really liked about the theory is the details. It's very, very detailed, and it does touch really nicely on like the anatomy and physiology of the skin. So I really like the online class. I really like the one-on-one teaching that I've received here so far, and no, this is not a paid ad.
So you say you're from Maryland, and what made you choose our school?
Absolutely. So in Maryland, there are like no regulations, which I kind of think is insane. So I wanted to come to a school, number one, that you would actually have a license and not just a certificate when you finish, and 2, a school that was actually accredited. So this school is in fact accredited, and the way I found it is that I actually went to the DPOR website to find a permanent makeup school. It's very clean here, it's very accessible. The parking situation is awesome. Like I park right out front. I really like the environment. They've been very welcoming here. And if you don't have your supplies right away, they have like all the supplies here that you can use until you get your own. So they have like the machines, the rulers, the pens, the sharps containers, the gloves that you need, the cleaning supplies. They have the scrubs here. So everything that you need, you can either buy it on your own or you can buy it directly from them. And then they also have like practice materials here. So far, I really like the school. This is, just day 2 of my practical, but I did a couple of more days of theory. So I think I'm really going to enjoy the program, and come book me when I'm finished.
Sure, yes.